There are three things for certain in life: death, taxes, and Kyle Shanahan blowing a double-digit lead in the Super Bowl. Welcome to Banner
Whoa.
from the Cheap Seats. Fresh off the Super Bowl. Nobody hit a parlay. Rough night.
I did throw 20 on the over for fun and got some money back. Thank you. 46.5 and some overtime.
Yeah. Just
Oh, that was the over? Holy.
didn't hit till overtime.
I know. I picked it like for sure lock.
But
I'm not
it
gonna
is
lie. I
what
think
it is.
I did a alternate parlay. I think I bumped it up to 50 because I was not sure.
But let's get into it. Chiefs go back to back with 2 timeouts left, and the clock's still running all the way down to 8 seconds? What is it? 8
Yeah,
seconds?
yeah.
Ran it all the way down. Said, screw it. We're just going to throw a little dump off to the end zone, see if it works. And I did it work.
They had that one they had that one dialed up from that last play. They ran
can't
right up
keep
to the
getting
line.
away with this.
Somebody said the NFL they weren't gonna let the NFL was not gonna let them lose. I just he took that. I'm sorry. Pat took that one, man.
Yeah. So for passing yards, Brock Purdy had 255.
Sure managed them yards.
Average half yards. I mean, he didn't do too bad. He didn't do too bad. Had 1 touchdown. Passer rating of 89.3. Jawan Jennings, of all people, had a touchdown pass. 21 yards.
Jennings played out his mind tonight.
He sure did.
Yeah. Jennings went out there played with a switch.
Patrick Mahomes, I think all 3 of his sacks came in the first half. But
Bosa and what was it, Young on the other edge, just fucking pissed him off the whole first half.
Yeah, 333 passing yards. He went into halftime with just 123. So 200 yards in the second half. 210 yards.
What I tell y'all? That defense line overrated, bro.
Well, I don't know about overrated.
I think they place Bosa way too high for what he is. I feel like Chris Young wrecked the game more than Bosa did, and Bosa got sacks.
Yeah.
Was he credited with a full sack on any of them?
I don't know. I'll have to look. Before we get to that, though, crazy stat I wanted to go over. Travis Kelce had 1 receiving yard for most of the first half. Anybody want to guess without looking how many yards he had in the second half?
Give me 88.
93.
Yeah, well.
Dang.
Dude tried to fight Coach Reed, and then Coach Reed was like, all right, I'll give the ball. Damn, leave me alone.
I got you, bro. Hold on. I got you, bro. I got you. Hold up. He told him, this is my last year, bro. I'm done. Whenever his contract ends, I think he's riding off into the sunset, bro.
A lot of people were calling this game boring. No, this was a defensive battle from kickoff.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Saddest part about the whole game is Trey Greenlaw, man. What a shit way to go down.
Yeah, that was rough. Not tearing your Achilles, getting ready to run onto the field.
Yeah, if this was at MetLife Stadium, I would be blaming the turf, but this is just a freak accident here.
Mm-hmm.
It was probably partially torn at some point during the season, and then it just went. The Achilles are weird.
Yeah. Let me get back to the 49ers stats here. Fred Warner led the team in tackles.
No shocker there. Dude's a dog.
Yeah. Nick Bosa did have 2 tackles for loss, 3 quarterback hits. Let me get back to the Chiefs. I feel like the Chiefs were peppering Purdy the whole second half. Just not getting.
They pressured him damn near every play.
It seemed like, yeah.
We got, so outside of sacks, we're just going to go off of QB hits here. 3, 4, 7, 9, 10, 11. 11 QB hits. Poor Brock Purdy back there trying his best to manage this game. I don't know what it is about Shanahan, but there was like a whole portion of that game where we were just like, why ain't you running the ball, bro?
He don't get it, bro. He was trying his best to get Brock Purdy that goddamn Super Bowl MVP. And you can't convince me otherwise.
Hey, I don't even know how to explain it. There was like a whole portion. Was the third quarter, right? Third quarter.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, run the ball.
Your daddy got Terrell Davis, a Super Bowl MVP, running the fucking ball. Run the fucking ball.
I've seen how this dude designs plays. He could set up something for some big run plays to happen. He just chooses not to. It's the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Nasty fucking work. How many times you gonna get to the big game and blow it?
In the exact same way, too.
I love it every single time. I love it every single time. I'll convince myself I'm going to pull for him, and then the game starts, and I'm like, "This, I hope you lose," and then he does, and it's glorious.
Like I said, how many times they gonna keep giving him a chance to run it back and not improve, like not win the big one?
He better, if he don't capitalize on it next year, it's C teams now they're going to be coming after his ass. You got the Lions. We'll see how a couple draft picks go. They may not come. They may not be back.
They might not. It's hard to get back.
Green Bay's playing good again.
Green Bay also can't keep getting away with these quarterbacks.
That's one thing. He mortgaged the future to get what's his name, Trey Lance.
Trey Lance, yep.
Busted out. You relying on the 7th round, Mr. Irrelevant.
They could get a bad draw, get the Cowboys the first round. The Cowboys are deadly in the first round. To get them in the divisional round, they're could get a random team. Could get one of these random teams in the NFC South, like the Buccaneers. Hell, maybe if Atlanta looks halfway decent next year, catch them.
You keep getting away with you keep trying to get away with this the smartest guy in the room shit, bro. Like, we all know you need two things at the very minimum: elite quarterback play, either elite quarterback and great defense. Defense showed up, I think, today.
You don't really
absolutely did.
You don't really need elite quarterback play to win a Super Bowl. You need somebody who can get you in position to win it. I know we've seen Brady and Mahomes do it, but who's beat them? Nick Foles, Eli.
Eli's getting the gold jacket. Nick Foles was anomaly. Like, I don't think that'll happen.
Nick Foles is a Philadelphia hero, and that's all he will ever be.
But what that team have? What that team have? Good defense, good run game.
They ain't had no good defense. Brady put up 38 on them.
How'd they get there?
He just had the ball last.
How'd they get there?
Had the ball last.
I think your best example of best defense winning the Super Bowl is going to be Peyton Manning's last Super Bowl.
Yeah, I forgot about that one. I didn't want to throw Peyton Manning in there. It feels almost disrespectful.
I mean, let's be honest.
Yeah, I guess so.
Colts fan, but Manning did not play worth a fuck that Super Bowl. Von Miller carried that team.
Yeah, he did.
You got
and the Giants defense, and Eli playing great when he needed to play great.
Brad Johnson of the Buccaneers, Trent Dilfer doing bare minimum.
Yeah, those are luck. So it sounds like you telling me this is a Kyle Shanahan problem.
It is 1,000%.
He said it. Hey, when you get on, he said it.
Hey, I've been pretty straightforward with that one.
So I have too.
You're wanting to fire, and I want him there forever.
True, that's very true. I just said he was a glorified offensive coordinator parading around as a head coach, but and it's okay. You could be the greatest offensive coordinator ever. That's fine. But when you get to the big game, you just start doing dumb shit. CMC was going crazy with the rushing yards.
It almost felt like whatever they went on that. I'm sorry, Dakota, but I'm gonna get this point out real quick.
Are you good?
That long stretch where they were like, "Why aren't they running the ball?" And it almost felt like whenever they gave the ball off to McCaffrey finally after like 10, 15 minutes of game time went by, and he got stopped for like a gain of like 1 yard. It almost felt like he was going to look at the camera like, "See, this is why I don't run the football." You know what I mean?
And even when they were running the football, it was out of their weird Debo package where they have him slotted in as a halfback. McCaffrey's going to get you an average of 4 or 5 yards every rush. He's not going to bully his way to yards, but that boy fast.
Yeah. Another crazy stat before we move on to the next point. Anybody want to take a shot at who led the Chiefs in rushing yards?
Patrick Mahomes.
Man, y'all must have saw that before we got on here.
No, I didn't see it. I knew.
I watched the game, motherfucker.
I watched the game. I thought Pacheco at least got 60.
No, I know he didn't get 60 because I was looking at my bet and shit. I was like, damn, he couldn't even give me 70. I had him for 70 yards at least.
I didn't. I knew I wasn't going to win, so I just didn't bother checking. But yeah, had home 66 yards. Really big on that last drive too. Real big.
I don't think you need an elite quarterback, but you at least need a quarterback that can scramble, like that could play improvised ball. Like getting that 4th and 1 on a running back option, whatever, on that 4th down play at like the 20 or whatever it was.
Yep.
Significant.
You know what that is, right? That's not a game manager. That's a playmaker.
Yeah.
Ken, what are your thoughts about this whole thing?
He's seen the he's seen the messages. We might not see him again, bro. We might not see him again. He thought it was hate. I was like, it ain't hate. I can't bet against somebody I have not seen lose to only 2 people. Tom Brady, one of the GOATs, and Joseph Burrow.
Gonna be another goat.
If the Bengals figure out how to protect him and keep him fucking healthy.
Yeah.
If not, he's gonna be the next if not, he's gonna be the next Andrew Luck, I guarantee it.
I stand by it.
I tell you what, Jake.
You talking about Joe Burrow being the next GOAT?
Yeah.
Or another GOAT?
Or the next Andrew Luck. It's 50-50 shot.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it really is.
I feel like he'd be one to not quit. I feel like he'd ask for a trade first, though. I'm not calling Luck's off by any stretch.
They say, do you know the hell Luck went through those 6 years?
That's what I'm saying. He's an example of why you don't quit right now. You just ask for a trade. Luck could have asked for a trade. We don't know.
Would it have worked out? Maybe. The injuries this man had were consistent with a rollover at 90 miles an hour, not wearing a seatbelt.
Turn his shoulders up, man.
Frank Reich set him out there and said, if he dies, he dies.
Oh, enough with the Third Reich. Anyways, the coverage that we didn't watch until the very end, which is unfortunate because we missed.
We fucking should have.
We missed some lines in this one that was just the funniest thing ever. The Nickelodeon coverage of the Super Bowl is the chef's kiss to what the hell Tony Romo was doing on the other one.
Nickelodeon was peak sports broadcasting. I don't think Tony Romo even knows where he's at right now.
Yeah. The regular not podcast, Jesus, we're doing a podcast. The regular game cast. Romo sounded like he took an Ambien and went up to the booth. Like Adele was playing, and he sounded like it. His commentary, he was like, "I'd call a timeout right here." It'd be I forgot what was going. The Chiefs were getting ready to going for a score or something that would have definitely didn't need a timeout.
Yeah, that was not the Tony Romo we heard all season.
No, this man's tired.
Man had 2 weeks off. God damn.
This man.
That was a Tony Romo. That was a
This is-
fuck it, fire me performance.
Yeah.
Hey man, somebody said Kyle Shanahan will never be on Sean McVay's level. God damn.
Mm. Mm.
I don't know what to say to that.
They out of pocket, but they ain't wrong.
Yeesh. Oh,
Somebody that's running a version of your offense and won a Super Bowl before you did. Yikes!
Outlandish.
Nasty work.
Ken's somewhere punching air right now.
Ken's still begging for that crumb of coochie.
Oh my goodness. But Patrick Starr, sorry, not to be confused with Patrick Mahomes, and SpongeBob's commentary through the entire stint of overtime needs to be studied. It's just absolutely elite. Also, I caught this little snippet on TikTok before I actually watched the coverage of the game. Whenever there was a couple of fumbles, Patrick was screaming, "Firmly grasp it." Firmly grasp.
Gary the Snail had some elite ball knowledge as well. Let me tell you.
Gary knows ball.
I'm so glad. I'm so mad I missed it. I turned into like midway through the fourth quarter and missed all of it.
If I knew it was that good at the beginning, it'd have been the only thing I watched.
Yeah, that was elite. I don't even know what they do for a halftime. They just have the bubble bowl thing.
I don't know if they showed Usher or not. Which shout out to Ty for killing it on stage.
Yeah, shout out to Tyrone Staller for stepping in the middle of that.
Elite cardio, baby.
But at the peak to start the game, instead of the
Hey, Ty, we'd love to see you in the next Fast and Furious movie, man. Can't wait for it.
but to start the game, instead of the stupid video package that CBS did, they had a whole Bubble Bowl performance.
Oh, makes sense.
Also, halftime, the show didn't really start until Miss Alicia Keys came out. God damn it!
Agreed. He cut Confessions down to like 2 seconds. I was kind of disappointed, but it is what it is.
It's Confessions Part 2. All you
yeah.
need's the chorus. That's all anybody's there for.
I was here for at least half the song. Okay.
I'm just trying to figure out why he came out dressed like Liberace.
Man, who the hell won MVP?
It could have been real bad.
Oh, they already announced it.
Yeah.
I could have brought R. Kelly out there and had the same girl playing.
Oh my God. Zoom call from prison. Was Kanye out there? Did I imagine that earlier?
I think you imagined that, bro. He did not come out there.
You know, they had the chance to do the funniest shit ever. And Lil Jon in the crowd is just perfect for him. That stage was about to give itself towards the end. Shut the fuck up.
Dakota's fighting with his dogs. Bear with us. But yeah. You got anything else before we close up?
Fuck Taylor Swift. One season as a football fan has more happiness than I have in my entire life. That's a lie. I got a Super Bowl win with the Prince halftime show, but you know what I'm saying.
Must be nice. It must be nice not having your heart ripped out after being up 28-3.
Yeah,
That's a little rough.
as soon as they called the reference, I was just.
As soon as they got to overtime, I knew it was coming. I knew it.
Hopefully we're there next year, and I don't have to worry about this blown a 24-10 lead bullshit.
I mean, the Niners lucked their way into that Super Bowl, to be honest.
Yeah, 2 straight wins in a row to get there. That was just pure luck.
Yeah, it just you gotta have a little bit of luck to get there.
Sometimes you just beat the shit out of people and then blow the biggest lead in the Super Bowl ever just to rip somebody's heart out.
God damn it.
You'll have that on them bigger jobs.
But we'll be back here in a couple weeks to cover the NCAA tournament. The way it's looking right now, neither of our teams will make it, but we'll be here to cover it.
Tragic.
Fire John Calipari. With all that being said, this is Hook signing up.
Hey, we won our last game, so we're almost at our my projected 10 number win, an improvement from 3. I don't know if this saves his job or not, but whatever. This is Mo signing out.
The worst thing Kanye West ever did was make that bitch famous. We out of here.